Hi, gang. Much of the same. Here we go. What's going on with the music? There we are. All right. It's Groundhog's Day. Another beautiful day in LA. Hi, Jeremy. But more of the same. Everything's shut down. I don't even know. Did anybody get another date of when stores are going to start to open in curbside in LA County? I don't know. Here's my saving grace, my bicycle. Hey, how we doing, gang? Let me turn it around so you can see the street. All right. Saturday afternoon. Saturday morning, actually. There you go. This is Hollywood Boulevard. Everybody knows Groundhog's Day. I'm a couple blocks from Vine. Hi, Chris. And, it's only 9:30 in the morning here. I popped up at 6 a.m. And it's time to go for a bicycle ride. I have my mask. The streets are still kind of empty, but come midday, it's really busy in this area. Hi, Nikki. But you got to get out and get some exercise. For sure. I mean, hi, John. How we doing? You got to get out and get some exercise, man. I mean, I'm eating fruits and vegetables. I'm still gaining weight. I mean, once a week, I'm hitting the Cheetos. Don't get me wrong. But not every day. Once a week. Yeah. So this is a couple blocks from Vine one way. Hi, Lane. How we doing, Lane? I think I'm going to be down in Miami Beach in July, so I'll see you for sure. Let me see if I can get across the street without killing myself with one hand. You know, I always talk about LA, they don't jaywalk. They just run red lights. So, hey, Lane. Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'll be by. For sure. Hi, Ron. And that's the deal. It's beautiful out, It's 80 degrees, sunny. And there's Capitol Records there. Last time I had the thing turned around so you couldn't see it. But there it is. Parks and Bayonne. Yeah, I love Hudson County, man. I love the Parks and Bayonne, John. Love them. Even when it was freezing, I would run down Hudson County Park. Here's Hollywood and Vine. See, everything's still, everything's still closed. And I don't, this governor's got his movie stars on lockdown, baby. He doesn't care. We don't hear about the 20 million people unemployment, Hi, Tree. Honey, Tree's my hiking partner, except I don't like to hike. One day and I'm back on the bike. This is how I do it. That's the train station right there. Dun, 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 dun. The metro. Oh, heck no. I'm not going near that. That's where the homeless, the poor, the mentally ill, and the homeless live is in the train. But I'm talking severely mentally ill. Shame, LA. Shame, California. But, hi, Ordy. How we doing, Ordy? I put the Patreon on hold this month so I can figure out my next, I'm trying to get my feelers and figure out what project I'm going to do instead of my beloved play. So, but I am going to. I'm headed east. I'm going to document that and thinking maybe I might get a project out of that. So we'll see, but it's on hold. I locked it. I paused it. Thank you for your monthly donations on that, honey. Of course, anybody that, wants, I understand you could always drop out. But school's still on. I got all A's, 4.0 grade point average. Hi, Ordy, 4.0. Can you imagine? What happens if I turn out to be valedictorian? Everybody's as smart as me, but I managed to make it through the avid editing and get editing class and get an A. And not everybody did because it was hard. So 32 credits down and I still have a 4.0 grade point average. We'll see what happens. I have class online. Starts May 30th. Thank you, Ordy. Love you, honey. Hi, Anthony. Where you at, honey? Vegas? Miami? What's going on? I have a writing class because my master's, my MFA is in filmmaking and screenwriting. Can you imagine? When I came into it, I never thought I'd get a master's degree in screenwriting, but I've been writing a lot for the last 6-7 years. So I wrote a feature a couple months back. So I'm doing screenwriting, MFA too. So we're writing last semester I was directed it, and this semester we're writing I think it's 4 episodic. That's online. So it'd be cool, Zoom. It'd be fun. Great teacher. I heard the teacher's amazing. So looking forward to that. Yep, this is just the hood. This is the hood, I don't know. And then the woman who started the editing on the episode that I directed was the editor for Outlander. So I was like blown away. Hi, George. Hi, Erica. Yeah, so this is, we're coming down to Sunset Boulevard. And this is Sunset Gower Studios right down here. That's where, old Columbia Studios. You can see it down the street. They have like 100 boutique production companies in there. They're still shooting all the time. Not right now. Everything's shut down. They have a small couple of, since I'm in school, we get to speak to a lot of Hollywood filmmakers. And there's a very, 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 very few skeleton crews out there, but nothing's shooting. So there's Sunset Gower. That's where I study. We have a studio in there. Netflix and all that. I've showed you a million times. Netflix is to the left. And, but I'm going to go this way because I got my little routine that I like. That's Sunset. Paramount's straight down there. Raleigh Studios is straight down there. Not far. On Melrose. It's a Studio Row. But, yep. This is the deal. I'm headed to Jersey, June 1st. Gonna move around a little bit, safely. Trust me, I'm out for an hour a day on a bicycle ride, and then I'm home 23 hours a day. You see how much I've got done on that art piece. You know how much I've been home. Hi, Brian. How we doing? I'm just taking a little bicycle. They still got the food trucks out. Who the hell is eating from a food truck right now? Not me. No way, Jose. People are, though. You see the tents over there? It's very, very normal. We're in the middle of the city and people are living in tents on the streets. So don't let LA fool you. They have not got a handle on the homeless situation at all. Hi, George. You like my accent, huh? That's Jersey, baby. People say New York. I'm like, oh, no. That's blue collar. That's City Bayonne, New Jersey accent. People are like, you still have your accent. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with it? What would you have me do with it? And this is from a girl that's lived in mostly other states her whole adult life. So it's strong and it's a proud accent. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Once I get out of school and I head back to LA, and I'm going to try some, get my feet wet again with a little bit of acting. I mean, what do you got to lose? I'm already taking acting workshops all over the place, and school, and you know, you got to think of some stuff. You know, we have to have dreams and aspirations. I mean, come on. Yikes. I mean, are we allowed to talk about that? Because I certainly need to. So this is Hollywood and Vine. You know, there's the hills up there and the Hollywood sign, which I hiked up to last week, which the GPS said it was an hour, and it was 2 hours later. I should have known better. I love this theater over here, Pacifics. You know. Hi, Bruce. How we doing, honey? Have to represent. I can't wait to get back to Miami and see everybody. I'm super excited. And as usual, there's Amoeba Records. And that's it, gang. I'm gonna do my bicycle ride. I hit up the grocery store, the grocer around my house. People are waiting online for an hour at Trader Joe's. No, thank you. Not gonna do it. And then I go home for the rest of the day. But you know, we have to push the lungs, man. You know, you have to. I have to. There's no way I can. I'm so isolated as it is, and that's why I'm talking to myself on this thing. So, you know, we hear ourselves talk or not. And that's it, gang. Be well. Be smart. We got to be courageous. And we have to have our own opinions, too. We can't be afraid of what people might think of us. We're not the perfect ones. God is the perfect one. I am. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to do things that don't live up to your standards, my standards, God's standards. But he loves us anyway, right? So just remember. All right, gang. All you need is love, is a condom. That's what the sign says over there. What's love got to do with it? Got to do with it. What's love? I've made it so far. Ooh, 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 ooh. Better stop. That will hurt. And let's see. This is Wilcox. I love this street because it has the Lido and the signs. It's really a neat. You can't see them from here, but it's such an interesting street. Wilcox. Let me go to Sunset. And I do my loop. I go down to Sunset and then back. I go into the residential area of Hollywood Boulevard, and then, because it's downhill, and then I swoop down into the epicenter, the Hollywood epicenter. Hi, Beth. Hi, George. I'll look at the link, honey, when I'm off the bike. You be well too. Thank you for subscribing. I don't care anymore. I'm like, what the heck else do you have to do? Subscribe to Dina 6 TV. Look, it could be worse. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's really super, super nice of you. And I'm really building subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm going to go live when I'm in Jersey and New York and Miami and all that too. Do some YouTube live. I was going to drive across country, but I can't do 4,000 miles in the middle of you know, to go to New Jersey to drive across country, it's almost 4,000 miles, and it's a long ride. It's expensive and it's a long ride. You know, you're going through Vegas, which Vegas I wouldn't have minded stopping. You go to Vegas and then Colorado, and then you're in the middle of the state. So here's a homeless feeding over here. Yeah, there's a homeless feeding. At least they're feeding people, right? I pass here every day. You hardly see people, but today, you know, it's Saturday. And, you know, the reality is that 22 million people are out of work. So, you know, this is the reality. There's food lines everywhere. You know. And they don't talk much about it. Even on CNN, I don't see them talk much about the realities of you know, what we have ahead of us here. LA is like, it's bad. Hi, ma'am. I see her every day, same spot. That's nothing, though. You go under some bridges, you go under all the underpasses from the 405 and the 101 or whatever the heck the highways are, and there's 30, 40, 50 tents, hundreds of people colonizing underneath right up the street, man. It's not like there's another guy sleeping over here. It's not like it's, you know, out of the way, because it's so vast, you know. You can't hide it. So. I mostly did this for my Aunt Deb. She's not on. She'll see it later. Hi, Lori. She'll see it later. Let's see if I can make it without this car hitting me. Like I said, California, they will run through a red light and just, they'll do their namaste and then run you over at a red light, but they don't like you to jaywalk. East Coast, West Coast. East Coast, West Coast, baby. That's the difference. That's the difference. Same old, same old. I talk about the same thing all the time because it's Groundhog's Day. Hollywood High School. Yo, 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 yo. This is Highland, right up the street, you know. I always tell you. You guys know anyway. I'm sure everybody's been here more than me. Up the street is the Grauman's and all that stuff. Last year I had a great time. I worked cater waiter, you know, side hustle. And I worked every event. I saw so many famous people. I really can't complain. And that too, I met so many. My James, I made a couple lifelong friends. Shyla. They're all doing the same thing. James is a singer, dancer. Shyla's a screenwriter, actress. You know, all that shit. And, you know, we all did the same thing. This is how we do it. It's how everybody does it. You know, I heard a woman say one time, you know, don't be afraid to have a profession outside of your passion. And then one can, you know, feed into the other. One can help generate the income for the other. You know. So, I was hoping to maybe be a school teacher. We'll see now, but that's okay. God has provided for me. He provides for me. It like blows my mind. Hi, Mary. What is that? Marina. Hi, Barbara. You know, so I think it's just me now. That's okay. That's all right. Here's another high school here. I kind of document this so I could, you take this footage and you document it too. And believe it or not, you can sell it to history channels and you can sell it to schools and things because you're documenting a major current event, a pandemic. So this footage is important, not just to communicate with friends from all over the world, but to document, what the heck, the reality of things that are going on. I'm Marissa, the dire homeless situation in Los Angeles. And, okay, so IHOP has window service. In-N-Out burgers have made a fortune. And, I would love to get my artwork in the Hammer, my chronicle of the coronavirus in the Hammer. And you never know. You never know. I gotta say one thing, it's hard to ride a bike with your mask on. Hi, Ruthie. It's super hard to ride a bike with the mask on, but I'm doing it. Well, halfway I'm doing it. It's already slid down my face. This is, hi, Robin. How we doing, honey? Maybe we can social distance next month. Hi. Maybe we can stand six feet away and catch up next month. Hi, babe. Yeah. That would be great. So I just saw JCPenney went bankrupt, but guess what? I think they've been hanging on to a thread for many years. That's the Hollywood Hills right there. And, oh my God, I can't tell you, it's so nice to get out. I mean, it's just so nice to get out. You like my 305 hat? It's crooked. I like it crooked and tipped up a little bit. That's definitely not my personality. My personality is, but they say your personality depends on how you wear your hat. I'll put it to the side a little bit. Goofy with the ears sticking out. How about that? Yeah. So, got my exercise. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm starting to get a little stir crazy. For sure. Starting to get it. Well, Cuomo, I watched Cuomo this morning. He said everybody's getting stir crazy. It's true. Try and complain now, right? Makes no sense. Hopefully I can get through these bushes without getting caught up in the wheels. But my friend James, what a sweetheart. He gave me his laptop, his big laptop. They had I have a laptop, but it doesn't have enough RAM, to edit. So James and his husband were kind enough to loan me this massive laptop that has enough RAM to edit. So he said to just keep it until I don't need it anymore. I mean, what a doll. What a doll. So I'm going to be able to edit all these things as I move across, as I move around a little bit. So I'm happy about that. We have this awareness going in Bayonne for sole proprietor businesses and small businesses because they're getting swallowed up and being left behind. So we started a little awareness, and we got the mayor on, but we agreed to not go live. And then next week on Wednesday, we'll be live again. So please come on. I love it because not everybody agrees with what we're doing, and that's okay too. I mean, if everybody agreed with what you were doing, then it's just your friends checking in for support. But if people are, you know, resisting what you're saying, that's real life. So, you know, we had a great turnout on YouTube, and one woman, you know, she said she thought it was a wine fest, and I appreciated her honesty, you know what I mean? Hey, maybe it came off like that, but, you know, even bad publicity is good publicity, because she read it and she watched it, and she probably watched it a couple of times. Let me turn this around, because, you know, this is the homeless over here, and this is what it's like all over. This is what the city of LA gave the homeless people. Tarps and tents. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's 81 degrees, but can you imagine how hot it is in there? Holy moly's. It's probably 100 degrees in there, and then the minute you leave, you know you're getting robbed. And if you're a woman, unfortunately, you know it's destined you're going to be raped. I used to work with the homeless. Hi, Kyle Gruninger. How we doing, honey? How's Canada? You rocking and rolling? You doing some streaming? How you doing? You're back home, right? Your tour, of course, your tour. Did it end, or was it shut down? He was in the fantastic show. Traveled all over the fantastic. Yeah, you know I love your music, man. He's a rock star. Fantastic. I met this whole community of Canadians from my drummer friend, David. I shot a documentary for them years ago in the Whiskey Go-Go. So Kyle's a new friend of mine. Fantastic. You're supposed to go back. That's in 2021. Fantastic. What's the name of your show, honey? I mean, I know, but tell your fans. Hey, yay, David. Yeah. David's fantastic. He's a drummer. He's a drummer, and he's super, super talented. So I showcased Kyle on my show, man. It was great. He sent me backstage footage and everything. It's just so, I had no idea. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The Queen musical, exactly. He's in the Queen musical. Traveled all over the country, all over the world. Very exciting. Did Madison's, New York, of course. Madison Square Garden, right? I mean, tremendous. And your voice is like, wow. Look Kyle Gruninger up on YouTube. He's got an album. You put out an album a couple of months ago. Holy moly's, man. Check it out. Yes, yes, yes. Check it out. Kyle Gruninger. Amazing. And his stuff with his band, he used to have a band, blows my mind too. Blows my mind. I'm from Bayonne, New Jersey, Kyle, and we have some amazing, amazing singers in Bayonne. We're blessed to have a tremendous pool of musical talent. You should come to Bayonne, New Jersey, man. You won't be disappointed. I'd love to hook you up with Lisa Ross, what am I saying? Hello, Lisa Ross, and Mark Burns. Wow. I mean, I'd love to see you guys collaborate. I'm in LA still, Hollywood. When are you coming there? Yeah, the Microsoft. Yes, the Microsoft Center. That's downtown. Hi, Deb. I'm almost back on Hollywood Boulevard again. And I'm talking to Kyle Gruninger, Canadian rock star. He is in the Queen musical. They stopped production right now, but they're going to get back. Yes. Sorry, sir. I mean, ma'am. What a whack. All right, so what's this? It's hard to read. Yeah, oh, you're going to hit New Jersey in 2021. Please, please, please. Let me hook you up with Lisa Ross, Mark Burns. I mean, these guys, wow. You will not be disappointed. Maybe you could do a night in you know, and sing a night together, collaborate together, fundraiser or something. You never know. I'm always producing something. Hi, Deb. Hi, Bob. Yeah. So that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. And then this way I'll get a chance to actually meet you in person. When you were here in LA, I believe it was like the Emmys, and we were all working like dogs, and I'll message you. I'll definitely message you, Kyle. And I look forward to it. I look forward to hooking you guys up and meeting you in 2021. And that's it. All right, so I made it to Hollywood Boulevard. I'm going to get on the bike because it's all downhill from now. And then you'll see that, you know, it's like Groundhog's Day, man. Not much has changed from one day to the other. Saturday, normally this area would be like, you know, jam-packed with people. And so it's all closed up. Rightfully so, you know. And at least we're able to get out and exercise. And this is how we do it. Do you guys have those WeWork things? It's a great, you know, office space. Here's La Brea. They actually had workers out yesterday putting new Hollywood star signs on. I don't even know how I feel about that. I guess at least guys are working, you know what I mean? And they probably paid for them already and haven't had an opportunity to get them down because, you know, maybe the streets were packed. I mean, I'm making it up, but it could be true. Here's the Hollywood sign here. I'm making it up, but it could be true. It could be true. Maybe I could sing with you, Kyle. I've sang in some musicals, but I'm more the Ethel Merman type. My sister Holly sings like a bird, and my mother's a singer. But I can hold a note. I can scream a note, but here we go. So this place normally would be packed, you know. Here's Madame Tussauds around here somewhere. You know, and these are all the shows. Hi, Indy. How we doing, Indy? Much love, my dear. Always so supportive. So supportive. But yeah, here's, I call it the epicenter of Hollywood. Nothing. Yeah, here's the stars that they fixed yesterday. It's all shut down. And not sure who it is because there's no names in there. But, you know, more of the same. Quiet, quiet, quiet. And let's show. Here's the, you know, the Jimmy Kimmel shows right here. And this is how we do. Oh, there's Madame Tussauds there. No, Jimmy Kimmel show's the next block. The Twilight Zone. I was thinking I was on the other street. There's Madame Tussauds, whatever. I can't even speak Spanish. After being in Miami all those years, never mind French. I think it's French. Don't mock on me. Ooh la la. I used to work for this French cafe in South Beach. It was actually in the Grove. Man, this French couple. I made good living in that cafe, but they chain smoked and all they did was curse all day long. Woo! I love Philip though. His wife has passed away from lung cancer. Talk about getting dreary. She couldn't stop smoking. She had open heart surgery. Quit smoking, people. So, de merde. I learned all the French curse words. And made a bucket full of money. This is how we do it. Anybody want to come on camera? It says I can bring you on camera. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a couple of tourists out. Can you imagine some people save their whole lives to come here for like 2-week trip? You know. And nothing. Hi, Hank. TMZ rather. TMZ. I'm actually looking for, you know, the CNN has that Rag magazine documentary coming up. I've actually been watching Ann with an E. It's cute. It's been cute. Hey, Ed. It's been cute. You know, wholesomeness is underrated, you know. But it's cute. Ann with an E. On Netflix. I bit the bullet and got my Netflix back again. But hi, Ruth. There's Mel's driving over there. We'll be back. Okay, Mel. California does the 4-way streets. Hi, Ruth. And it's like crickets, except for the homeless. What's new? The Hollywood sign straight up the street. I think I've showed it to you like 900 times already. I'm enjoying these rides more for myself than you guys because I'm going to head out for, you know. I'm not leaving for good. You know, I still have school. But school is online next semester, so, you know. I love California, too. This is how we do it. All right, gang. Well, I think that's it for now. I'll turn it around. See, my mask is halfway on, with the big schnoz hanging out. It can't stay over the nose. Love you, gang. Bye.